This is the African Cup of Revenge, a tournament that should have been remembered for skill, unity, and celebration. Instead, it became a story of tension, outrage, and unpredictable drama, the kind of drama that unsettles an entire continent. It began normally enough, powerful nations vying for glory in Morocco, the host of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. Fans filled stadiums, players prepared, but beneath the surface, something dark and unsettling was brewing. For decades, Afcon has seen its share of heated moments, questionable referee calls, controversial VAR decisions, and tense rivalries, but never like this. The first spark came long before the final even, before the now infamous towel disputes. The controversy had already been brewing in the quarterfinals. In the match between Morocco and Cameroon, the officiating drew intense scrutiny when CAF changed the refereeing crew at the 11th hour, a decision that shocked fans and pundits alike. Just hours before kickoff in Rabat, CAF made a sudden switch, removing Egyptian referee Amin Omar as the referee and appointing Mauritanian referee Dahane Baïda instead, after Morocco's Football Federation raised objections to the initial appointment. Cameroonian media accused the referee of making questionable calls, including denying a potential penalty after a foul in the box. The atmosphere was further inflamed when CAF confirmed it was opening a disciplinary investigation into conduct during this game and another quarterfinal, signaling that tensions over refereeing weren't isolated, but part of a wider, deep-rooted unease surrounding officiating at the tournament. In the semi-finals, during Nigeria's clash with Morocco, cameras caught something bizarre. Nigerian goalkeeper Stanley Wanbali placed his towel beside the net, a simple part of his routine, only to have it repeatedly taken by stadium stewards and ball boys. It was strange, unsettling, and symbolic of what was to come. What followed was equally surreal. Footage from the Afcon final showed Senegal's reserve goalkeeper fiercely protecting Edouard Mendy's towel from the same fate. Ball boys lunged, officials interfered, and Yehvan Diouf, the backup goalkeeper, was even dragged on the ground as he clung to that towel, as if defending the very dignity of the sport itself. This wasn't football anymore. It was theatre. It was conflict. It was controversy becoming legend. But the controversies didn't stop with towels. In the build-up to the final, Senegal had openly complained about their treatment, from inadequate security on arrival to the allocation of just 2,850 tickets for their fans in a stadium holding over 69,000. Their concerns seemed to grow louder with each step. Then came the moment that almost brought the final to a halt. Deep into extra time in the Afcon final, with the score still locked at 0-0 and tension hanging in the air like a storm waiting to break, something unprecedented happened. Moments earlier, Senegal had thought they had taken the lead. A fierce attack ended with the ball in the back of the net, only for the referee to rule it out after a lengthy VAR review. The stadium erupted in frustration, but this wasn't the real spark. It came soon after. Right at the dying seconds of normal time, the referee, Jean-Jacques Ndala, awarded Morocco a late penalty following the VAR intervention for a foul in the box. The decision instantly ignited fury, not just among the Senegalese fans, but within the team itself. Senegal's head coach, Pape Bonatiao, visibly livid, did the unthinkable. He made a choice no coach at this level ever expected to make. He led his players off the pitch. Not just a walk to the half-line, not a brief sideline gesture, but a full team walk-off, a collective exit in protest. As the players retreated towards the tunnel, the stadium, fans could hardly believe what they were seeing. Even CAF wasn't prepared for this kind of history about to shape. For nearly 17 minutes, the game flapped on hold, an eternity in football, while officials, coaches, and captains argued, negotiated, and tried to bring order to chaos. Some players remained scattered near the tunnel entrance, their faces etched with rage and disbelief. Others stared out into a sea of stunned fans, unsure whether to return or continue the protest. On the opposite end of the pitch, tension spilled into the stands. Senegalese supporters, already seething, surged towards barriers. Chairs were thrown. Police and stewards struggled to contain the unrest. It was not just a disagreement, it was a powerful emotional eruption, a physical manifestation of years of frustration over refereeing, judgment, and perceived injustice at the highest level of African football. Behind the scenes, one man became the fulcrum of the decision to continue: Sadio Mane. The legendary forward, known for both his leadership and his temper, stood firm. Amid the shouting, the chaos, and the tears of frustrated fans in the stand, he did something every true leader must do. He called his teammates back onto the pitch. His voice cut through the tension. "We go back. We finish this." And slowly, one by one, the players returned. Morocco's Brahim Diaz stepped up to take the penalty. Nerves were stretched thin. Anticipation was deafening. But instead of a confident strike, the kick was a panika attempt, a delicate chipped shot, high risk and high reward, which barely hovered in the air before landing easily into the arms of Senegal goalkeeper Edouard Mendy. The stadium exhaled in disbelief. That miss, dramatic in its own right, was not just a failed opportunity, it was a symbol of the night's emotional turmoil, a moment that felt like chance, psychology, and revenge all wrapped together. And it set the stage for what came next. 4 minutes into extra time, Senegal's Pape Gueye unleashed a thunderous strike that found the back of the net, the only goal of the match, and the one that would clinch the title. This was not just a tournament. This was the African Cup of Revenge. And in football, revenge can take many forms: on the pitch, in the stands, and on the internet. What do you think about this tournament? I would like to read your opinion in the comment section. Also, to see more content like this, kindly subscribe, click on one of the cards on your screen.